Match reaction, Manchester United 3, Leicester 0. Your reaction to that game?
Give me that game every time. That's the first time United have dominated a game like that at Old Trafford for a long time. Unfortunately for Ruud van Nistelrooy, it's his last game. But for Amorim coming in, there is signs that it can be done. There's a lot of players out there I want to talk about, but the performance over 90 minutes I thought was excellent. A dominating performance in different ways, really.
250 appearances now for Bruno. Got on the score sheet today. What did you make of his performance today?
I thought if you look at both halves, I thought he did really well. He was always wanting to get in it. Plenty of opportunities for him. Some good passing, some good long balls. And his first goal, absolutely superb. And you can't take it away. But you've got to say, right, the header for the second goal was going wide, deflected in. But hey, he was there, and that's what you want from Bruno. Bruno got more involved on the edge of the area and all that. And that is what you want from Bruno Fernandes.
One player who gets you off your seat is Ahmad.
He gets me. he gets me off the seat. He gets everyone of the.
I'm only saying that because he was off his seat every time Ahmad touched the ball today. So I was expecting this from you.
Listen, that first half, he was everywhere. He wanted the ball, and what I like about him most, and I mean it, when he goes on the floor or he gets tackled, he's up straight away. He's getting involved. No hesitation with him, and I like what I see. He's very entertaining, and he wants to play for Man United. He wants to get that first spot out there, starting 11. And today, I thought was an excellent game. But he wasn't the only one that had an excellent game.
In midfield today, for me, Ruud van Nistelrooy, he's steadied the ship since he's took over in the dugout. But in that midfield area, do you think we're looking less exposed in there when Ugarte is actually starting? What did you make of him today?
This is what I'm on about. Ugarte today, I thought on another day, he could have been man of the match. He was everywhere. He was solid. He was in the tackles. He wasn't just hanging about edge of our area. He was up there over the line and he was getting in. But it was a 90-minute performance from him. Yeah. I thought it was excellent. And if you look at that midfield, what you've seen over the last couple of games is they're tighter together. They're more closer where they can work. And if they lose the ball, there's someone there getting in. And Ugarte's fitting the role. I just think Ugarte is growing into this role and he's going to get better and better and better.
No, I totally agree. He seems to have that pace in midfield that we are lacking, or we were lacking in recent times at United. And you're looking at the back four today, Mazraoui, we spoke about him, always seems to give a 7 or an 8 out of 10 performance. You can always rely on him.
Spoke about Mazraoui. I think he's the player of the season up to now because he is putting in that consistent performances and he seems to be getting better and better. Unbelievable how much he's cost, really. Sure. But no, if you look at the back four, I thought the back four was very good today. Again, I've got to look at it and I've got to give criticism where it's due. And I thought there, Diallo again, put in a low par performance. But, you know, out of the team, out of what we've seen today, just one or two players weren't right up to scratch. But I don't think it mattered. United played the perfect game. Perfect first half. Go out there, dominate the ball, score 2 goals. Second half, just take it easy. Try and keep the ball. Back four, solid. Onana, solid. And then just play counter-attacking football. I thought the way United did it today, but unfortunately, one or two players, same players again, Rashford and Diallo, underperforming. And Rashford, to be honest with you, really underperformed. But I'm not going to let that overshadow what I seen today. I would go to Old Trafford, happy as anything, watching that football, coming away with the 3-0, and United totally dominant. That was a different Leicester City side than what we're seeing in the Carabao Cup. That was a better side. But United up the game today. You could see the level was higher, and they just like stuck together, and especially in that midfield, which was good. They all worked and they all fought for each other.
I need to see a lot more from Rashford and Hojlund as a combination, though, between each other. You know, a lot of the time you see Rashford trying to cross the ball from out wide, looking for Hojlund, where you just want him to use his pace, try and like beat the man on the outside and try and get balls in for Hojlund, but he's trying to square the ball too much for me recently, or trying to stick a cross in, and it's just not working out. But the player it did work out for, who come on the pitch, and that was Garnacho, and that was a great goal he scored near the end.
Yeah, it worked out for Garnacho coming on, but I've got to go back to Rashford and Hojlund. Hojlund isn't getting the ball from Rashford. You've said it. He's not going out on the wing. He's not attacking. He's not getting behind. He's just trying to do the easy ball. He's not doing the running, attacking. And Hojlund is suffering from it. He was working hard, Hojlund. He was getting all over the pitch, but the ball wasn't coming to him. And then when you look at it, I think there was a little bit of a cheer inside that ground today when Rashford went off. And the cheer mainly was for Garnacho coming on. And Garnacho, my God, what a goal that was. That was superb goal. If Bruno hadn't have been involved in the 2 goals, I would have given Garnacho man of the match for that, and possibly Ugarte for his performance. But what a goal.
Yeah, some great build-up play, actually, for Garnacho's goal. There's about 3 or 4 different players involved in it, including Johnny Evans. But Ruben Amorim officially starts tomorrow. He's got a big job, though, ahead, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got a big job ahead of him, but that will cheer him up. It's going to cheer United fans. He can work off something from that, because the team did work hard. I thought De Ligt, Martinez, they worked hard. And you just look round the field. It was a better performance, and there is something to work off. It's not going to be perfect. We're going to have ups and downs. We know that. But if you look at the second half, was it really the perfect what Amorim wants? The second half, look, it needed a change. And when the players came on, it didn't really excite not just the crowd, it didn't excite the players on the pitch until the Garnacho goal. I think we was comfortable just playing football, sitting back a bit, and then trying to do the counter-attack. And then we got the counter-attack. I thought it was an absolutely superb ball by Eriksen there. He just found that midfield and cut wide open Leicester. Just superb football. Xerxes come on 75 minutes. I look at that. I think he's just struggling, and he needs somebody to come in and coach him and get a system. I don't know what system's going to suit him. He just looks poor at the moment. Yeah. Nothing's going right for him, and I feel sorry for him. And I'm not going to knock him and keep knocking him like people do, because he's just got here and he's been dealt a bad card here. I mean, this start, what we've had United this season, has been bad for what he's come into. And he's not helped himself, but I don't think anyone else is helping him. I don't think the wingers have helped Hojlund and Xerxes up to this point in time. So Xerxes, for me, fingers crossed. Let's hope, and that's what you've got to do, that Amorim, when he comes in, can turn him round and we can see something out of him.
Any final words on Ruud van Nistelrooy this season so far? Anything?
Well, I look at the season now and I look at this game. That to me was the 90-minute game. We've not really had many 90-minute games. We get a first half and then the second half it goes to pot, 10 minutes here and there. But I do look at the first half and say that was a dominant display. The second half was a display where United just was in control and comfortable and just thought to themselves, right, we've won this game. Let's not make any mistakes. Let's just play the counter-attacking football. We've got the players for it. You've seen it a couple of times. They didn't go mad for it. But overall, a very, very dominant display and something going forward. I, for one, can't wait for this international break to end and go to Ipswich. And Amorim has got it all to do. And let's wish him the luck. And the other thing is, I don't think we'll see Ruud by the time the international break's finished. I think he will be gone. I think Amorim bringing his own people in. So we wish him well. He just got a good send-off there by the crowd. And that was lovely to see. So today, all round, in every way, has been absolutely perfect from what we've been used to.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Get your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below and get that notification on, because we will be up with Webby shortly. Thank you.
Thank you.